Welcome to another video on Axis and Allies Revised, solo game I'm playing at the moment, and this is the situation after the second turn of the United States. They bought 2 infantry, I believe, and 2 artillery, and a bomber, and 2 transports. Now I know I didn't set this up very well. Because ideally you would have a stream of transports and everything going back and forth, feeding into Africa and possibly up north here as well. So this could definitely be done better than I did now, but okay, this is the way it went. And 1 bomber flew over in non-combat to England. Here in the sea zone, I believe it's sea zone 12, they concentrate all of their fleet. Because there could be a German counterattack coming from here with some air units. Of course, the naval units won't reach, but the air units would. A bomber might, and well, these units won't quite get there either. So they should be pretty safe. But just to make sure, I move the loaded aircraft carrier there as well. The only combat move they really made was to move into North Africa here. China looks very strong because I placed an artillery and an infantry there, and yet another infantry because I'm using all the optional rules. And one of the optional rules is it's called Chinese divisions, and it lets you place 1 free infantry in one of the Chinese territories for free. So that's what I did, and this one moved in from China to Russia, so it can possibly be converted during the Russian turn into a Russian unit. Of course, if you want to actually attack, it might be better because you're not obliged to do so. It might be better to use any allied units that you move into Russia, to keep them their original, to let them keep their original nationality, because then you could have the Russians attack, and then the other allies attack a certain German-held area as well, and who knows, maybe then you'd be able to conquer it. I guess it's, just me trying to be a little bit historical here, and so as to move the units in and usually converting them into Russian units. Here on the Pacific side, the Americans moved, well, they concentrated their entire fleet. Part of the fleet was first here with the 2 British units. They're remaining now, but they should be relatively safe from the Japanese here. The American units that were originally with them moved to Hawaii, from where they can actually reach Japan. Now, would that be a very sensible thing to do? Probably not, because they would be in range of these aircraft. And of the entire, well, almost the entire Japanese fleet. So the American fleet is as yet too weak to actually try a direct invasion of Japan, but it is somewhat of a threat there already, of course. So that's what they did, and well, I believe that's about it. The only other thing that's perhaps worth mentioning is, maybe I already did, but that they moved a bomber into England from Brazil, I believe, and yeah, it might be worth trying to bomb the Germans a little bit. It's not like they are doing incredibly well, but it's always good to keep them honest, of course, and to rob them of some IPCs. So that's the situation after the second round, as the US is the last player. So the next turn will be the third turn of the Germans. Thank you for watching.